When most people start shopping for a portable building, one of the first questions they ask is simple. Should I go with metal or wood? And honestly, both have their strengths. The right answer really depends on how you plan to use the building, the look you want on your property, and what matters to you the most in the long term. At Stor-Mor Portable Buildings, we offer both metal and wood buildings because different customers have different needs. Whether you're looking for basic storage, a workshop, or a garage, or even a cabin-style retreat, each material brings something different to the table. So let's break down the real difference between the metal buildings, the wood buildings, and help you understand which one might fit you best. Starting with our metal buildings. Metal buildings are designed for practicality, durability, and low maintenance. These buildings use metal siding and a roof designed to handle weather, everyday use, and years of storage need, while keeping upkeep simple. For a lot of our customers, that is the biggest selling point right away. You don't have to worry as much about repainting or exterior maintenance over time. And metal buildings are often one of the most affordable ways to add extra storage space to your property. They're great for things like lawn equipment, tools, side-by-sides, motorcycles, seasonal storage, or just freeing up garage space at home. One of the things people really appreciate about our metal buildings is simplicity. They are straightforward, functional, and built to do a job well. Now on the other side, you have wood buildings. And this is where customization and appearance really start to shine. Wood buildings offer a more traditional look and feel that many homeowners love because they blend naturally with houses, landscaping, and existing structures on the property. At Stor-Mor, our wood buildings include a wide variety of styles like our utility sheds, lofted barns, cottages, cabins, garages, and more. And each one can be customized with different paint colors, windows, doors, shutters, porches, and interior upgrade. That flexibility is a huge advantage. A wood building can simply start as storage today and evolve into something much bigger later. Maybe it becomes a workshop, maybe it becomes a home office, maybe it becomes a hunting cabin, maybe it even becomes a backyard retreat. That's one of the reasons wood buildings are so popular. They feel less like temporary storage and maybe more like an extension of your property. And because the interiors are framed with wood studs, many customers find them easier to finish out with insulation, shelving, electrical package, wall coverings, and custom interiors down the road. Now, when people compare metal versus wood, they often assume one is better than the other. But really, they're designed with different priorities in mind. Metal buildings tend to focus on efficiency, affordability, and low maintenance. Wood buildings tend to focus on customization, appearance, and versatility. Neither one is wrong. It just depends on what matters to you the most. For example, if you need a dependable storage solution that is practical and budget-friendly, a metal building may be exactly what you're looking for. But if you want something that feels more personalized, more decorative, or more multi-purpose long-term, a wood building may give you more flexibility. And that's where different building styles really matter too. For more storage-focused customers, utility sheds and metal buildings are both excellent options. If you need an extra overhead space, lofted barns give you great additional storage capacity without increasing the footprint. And if you want something that feels comfortable and inviting, something you'll actually spend time in, cabin-style buildings completely change the experience with porches, extra windows, and livable layouts. That's one of the biggest advantages of having multiple building styles available. Not every customer uses their building the same way. Some people need pure function, some want curb appeal, some want a workspace, some want storage, and some want a building that eventually becomes a destination on their property. The good news is both metal and wood buildings can serve those needs incredibly well. And another thing people often overlook is the long-term value of choosing a building that actually fits your lifestyle. Because a building just isn't about what you need it for today. It is about what you'll use it for 5 years from now. Maybe today it's lawn equipment storage. Next year it becomes a workshop. A few years later, it turns into a hobby space, small business workspace, or a weekend retreat. That's why choosing the right style and the materials matter so much. At the end of the day, Metal buildings and wood buildings both offer real advantages. And honestly, there's no wrong choice when you're choosing the building that best fits your property and the way you plan to use it. Because the best portable building isn't the building that looks good on day one, it's the one that continues working for you year after year.